All right, good evening once again. Yesterday we were looking at types of plumbing tools in the plumbing processes, and I showed you something which I posted on the platform of our plumbing class. And today, just want to go through in detail in the next 20 minutes that you need to go to follow me closely. This is very clear because you'll be able to see the number and the name of a particular tool and also the use of that particular tool. So you have seen number one on top to your left. It is a plunger in short, a rubber plunger, which is a tool for mechanical cleaning of blockage in sewer pipes and removing air from them and impedes water movement. This kind of a tool is actually used to unblock, especially on the toilet pan. If you see that there's water there on the toilet pan, that is a water seal that actually used to block the bad smell not to enter into the building. So don't remove that water. But if you find that when you flush, the toilet pan is full, overflowing, it means that there's a blockage. So the right tool to use is a plunger. Then you also can use it in the sewer system, can use it on the basin, on the kitchen sink. This plunger is useful actually, removing air from them and impends water movement. The other tool is number two, which is a stationary knife. Sometimes we call it a bevel knife, or a knife that can be used to remove the safe edge, the sharp edge of a pipe after cutting a pipe using a hacksaw or maybe using the grinder. So use this knife, which is called stationary knife or trimming knife, a trimmer. It is actually a knife that is designed with a replaceable blades, so you can replace the blades, especially when you're dealing with a plastic pipe. Number three is a silicone sealant gun. A silicone gun is a tool also for extracting actually waterproofing material for adhesive from plastic tubes. So as you can see, this one is a gun. We just insert your silicone bottle and use the blue handle to squeeze, and the silicone will start now coming to your left. To the right hand side is a tip which actually allow the silicone to come out. Number three, we are talking about number four. It is a plumb bob. A plumb bob is a special tool used to measure the vertical line, to mark a vertical line, especially someone is on top and it has got a rope, and this plumb bob, it is heavy with a sharp tip. So a plumb bob is a device consisting of a thin cord and a small weight at its end. Under the influence of this weight of the load, the rope always take a string vertical position. So if you want to mark on the floor, you want to mark a vertical line on the wall, you can still use the plumb bob. Okay, so we come to number five, which is also a building level. Sometimes we call it a spirit level. Now this level is now advanced. We have also what we call a laser level. A laser level is a level which comes with a ultraviolet, the ultralight, which actually used to measure and mark the straight line in red infra. Okay, so it is used to measure the angular deviation of a surface. If you want to use to level your toilet pan, your kitchen sink, your basin, your bathtub, your shower cubicle, maybe even the geyser, this level is useful for a plumber. Number six is a marker. a marker or a pencil. It is a marking tool. Okay, it is a marking tool that should be also used to mark where you want to cut. After measuring, you have to mark. After marking, that's when you can either cut or drill using either the hacksaw or a drill bit. We come to another part, which is number 7. Number 7, we have seen a tool which is the measuring tape. Number 8, we have the gas burner. Number 9, we have a tool for processing copper tubes. Number 10, we have a screwdriver. Number 11, we have various drill bits. So number 7, we're talking about a measuring tape. Tape measure. It comes with a core tool, which is a pencil. So measuring, then you mark using a pencil. So meaning that even the measuring tape now, we have a new technology, new special measuring tape, which we call laser measuring tape. It also comes with a ultra red light or electronic system that can also use help you to measure the vertical line, the horizontal line, diagonal line. Number 9 is assorted two things. You can see a copper pipe, a socket, a wire brush, and the red one. This red one is for cutting. Is a cutter used to cut a copper pipe. Okay, a brush to remove the debris or to remove dirty on the surface of the pipe. Then the blow lamp or the gas burner is used to heat the copper pipe when soldering or when joining. Sometimes we use it to bend a plastic pipe, to soften a plastic pipe by heating it. Number 10, we have a screwdriver. A screwdriver is a set. Normally we have a flat and star, but sometimes we can find that we have other screwdrivers in the classes of Allen key. Allen key is also part of a screwdriver. Screwdrivers are hand-held locksmith tools designed for screwing and unscrewing fastener with a thread. Yeah, so this one is common in auxiliary tools, because auxiliary tools are talking about tools that can be used in electrical, in plumbing, in carpentry, in mechanics, in the other services. So now we come to various drill bits. We have assorted drill bits there. You can see 11.1, 11.2, 11.3, 11.4, 11.5. So these tools are designed for different purposes. 1 and 2 drill bit, 11.1 and 11.2 drill bits for concrete and masonry. Okay, these tools, drill bits, are used just to drill concrete or masonry, and in short, we're talking about even stones can drill it. 11.3 is a bit for wood. You can see the way it is. It has got a flat construction and they provide a large drilling diameter. Okay, 11.4, it is a classic drill bit for metal. This one specifically used to drill a hole on a metal. 11.5 is a drill bit for wood. This drill bit has a sharp tool in the center and allows precise actually fixations at the drill site. So this is it has got a tip. On the tip, the tip itself is very sharp. Okay, so that it marks the center of the wall. Number 11.6 is a special tool. It's a special drill bit which actually used to drill or to make a hole on a glass, on a mirror, on a towel. So if you want to drill to make a hole on the towel, on a wall, on a glass, you can use this diamond drill bit. Also number 7, 11.7 is also a diamond drill bit. The reason why we are saying diamond drill bit, it contains it contains diamond on the tip, on the blade. That can help to cut the hard part like a stone, like a concrete. Okay, number 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. These are special tools also. Number 12 is a joiner square. A joiner square, it is normally used to measure corners, vertical lines, that is perpendicular, also angles. Okay, so that tool is special. Number 13, I think it is a chisel for carpentry, used to gouging holes, slotting, and also grooves. Okay, number 14, I think it's common. This one is common. It is a hacksaw or a bow saw. Sometimes we call it a bow saw or hacksaw. The reason why you call it a bow saw or hacksaw, it is because of the shape. Yeah, it is because of the shape. You can see the shape of this. It's an arc. Okay, that's the reason why you call it a bow saw or hack. Number 14. So this type of saw is used to cut metal pipes and also plastic pipes. Okay, come to 16. Pliers number 15. For me, I normally call it a combination pliers because it's used to cut, to hold, to bend, and to bite. So it's engineering pliers. They are used to capture relatively small parts and perform various manipulations. Yeah. So number 16 is a hammer. Now this kind of hammer is the hammer which we call claw hammer. So as you can see, top left, you see a sharp edge. That's not a sharp edge. It's a claw part which actually used to remove nails, and also the head which used to hammer the nail. So this hammer is used to remove nails, and at the same time hammering nails, smashing objects, and other works. So that is about this kind of hammer. Number 17 is a box, mitre box. This mitre box, gentlemen and ladies, it, as you can see, it has got angles. The right angle to your right, then we have diagonal lines. So these diagonal lines are used to guide you on how to cut or how to mark the mitre. Mitre, I'm talking about 45-degree angle and 90-degree angle. Those are mitre angles. So sometimes we call it tray shaped joiner, okay, for cutting boards. So if you are cutting a board at a 45-degree angle, instead of using maybe a square, or maybe using maybe you can use a different tool, a protractor and other tools can still use this same box, mitre box. Number 18 is a continuation which will continue tomorrow. We'll be talking about types of wrenches now. So we'll go through types of wrenches, okay, pipe wrenches, whatever. So this will be the next topic for tomorrow. So please, if you have a question, you can type a question in the group, then other friends and the other people will be able to respond to you. Otherwise, thank you very much, because these are things that you need to know. In fact, these are your best friend as a plumber. That's the reason why yesterday I said you cannot just start using a tool minus selecting the type of tool you want to use. So selecting a tool is very, very important, and we use the philosophy, and the philosophy we said, I use a right tool for a right job at the right time. So never use any tool, or maybe hacksaw, to cut maybe something which is not applicable. So you just have to use a right tool at the right time for a right job. Selection of the tools is very, very important, because it will help you also to make sure that you buy a right tool. And we said there is no right tool. Okay, there's no right tool. What it means that the lifespan of any tool is in the hand of the owner. So if you want the lifespan, I mean the tool to last longer, is still to take care. So there's safety part of tools. Number one, cleaning the tool. Number two, wiping, removing maybe the dust, removing the corrosion or maybe rust. Sometimes like metal tools, we advise to use oil. You wipe oil in the screws, you use oil in the jaw of the pipe wrenches. So these are shifting spanners or wrenches, we can still use oil to make it stronger and also to increase lifespan. And at the same time, make sure that you put tools in order. Don't mix tools. Some tools, for example, hacksaw cannot mix with hammer because hammers are heavy. So housekeeping is very, very important for you to make sure that everything are used accordingly. So for today, I think this is the end of the lesson. Tomorrow we shall continue to number 18, wrenches, types of wrenches. So thank you very much and enjoy your day or your night.